Yes, guys, na kama ke lazima tuambie what's happening, who's been trending, unaweza which artist, which dancehall reggae artist has been, doing the thing on Newsyard. So today on Newsyard, kuna hili swali. Let me just ask it. If you are a woman, would you keep a cheating husband? Would you forgive and forget? Ama you'll forgive 50%, forgetting not really. But anyway, let's talk about Sean Paul's wife by the name Jody Jinx. She says, no, she has a YouTube channel. So she always has, she always responds to her fans and the questions they ask and all that. So a particular fan did ask, would you keep a cheating husband? And okay, one thing she said is they've been married for almost 10 years plus. And she's never suspected, she's never found out, she's never seen Sean Paul cheat. Like literally, over the 10 years, nothing. Suspecting that, yani, not to her knowledge, like literally Sean Paul has never cheated on her. So that is what she knows. But she was talking about the fact that sometimes someone can choose to cheat on you, of which she's not advocating, and she doesn't know whether she would have forgiven him or she would have just packed and left. But she's in between. Some situations you can't really know what you can do, what you can, what your reaction will be until those situations happen to you. And then she was using an example, just in case you're at home and a robber just breaks into your house. You don't know what exactly you'll do, but when you ask, maybe you could be like, I'll go take a knife because I want to protect myself. But at the end of the day, unless that happens, that's when you'll know what you're going to do. So for now, she was talking about, Sean Paul has been touring and doing concerts. And of course, ladies, kuna wanawake tu wale wanawake, these women, that is a species of women that has always been around him and, throwing themselves to him and being all that you get. Like, unajirusha tu kwa mtu juni star and all that. And at some point, she used to feel insecure, but not so much. Saa zingine, si kila saa. But she, what she normally does when she feels insecure, ama she feels some type of way, when she's like, is he cheating on me? What is he doing? She just goes and checks her bank account. Hivyo ndio fanyanga. Akianza kufeel tu insecure, anaenda kuangalia bank account yake, alafu hiyo story inaland hivyo. So I don't know about you guys, but 111, 444, 111 utuambie, would you forgive? Would you stick around? What would you do? But wait, mambo is nyinyi mna expecting nini? But ina make sense. Unaget, ukiwekea yanks wako pesa vizuri kwa account, ukicheat unaweza samewa. If it's a one time thing. But I don't know. Kalonje. Mbona unafikiria sana?
Hapana, unajua venye tu umesema, yani I cannot add more. It's just that, people are different. So kuna wale ukicheat watachukua kisu, kuna wale wata break up na wewe, kuna wale wata cheat pia kulipisha. It depends on the personality that you date. I think I cannot add what you've said further.
But sasa nikuulize Dimajel, let me ask you this. Unaona je kitu ya, okay, do you believe as a man, if you take care of your woman right ama correctly, unaona kaya anaenda kuangalia bank account yake na ana smile, anaacha kufeel some type of way, so kidogo kidogo story na kwa si moto sana. Una feel like for men mkitekea wanawake wenu inaweza kuwa easier kusamewa in case lakini hakunaga kuslide na kucheat, but in case you cheat una feel unaweza kwa ile bargaining power.
Unajua ni aje kuishi. Kitu ya kwanza, huyo wife nafajua huku nje kuna mali zingi. Kuna mali zingine, lakini umemchoose tu peke yake kumsiti kwa keja, unaona? So manze afai kufikiria hivyo, unaona? Love first of all manze, big up Sean Paul manze, 10 years kwa marriage, big up yourself.
Na hata wife ashuku by the way. Unajua kuna wenye hata mnakaanga hata ni miezi kadhaa na unasema mse na shuku. Kwanza kuna siku fulani. Watu wamekaa 10 years. But if it's true, for me I'm like, it's a good thing. Like it's actually, you see when you say that someone is cool, that's a cool guy. Unaget? You don't need to cheat on your woman to prove a point ama to be more manly ama nisijui what. Na sisi mbona Kalonja amecheza chini sana, lakini ni sawa tu. Let me take you guys to the next story. Labda huko atakuwa na maono. Ati maoni. Mimi na maono zangu. But visions, maono 2022. You guys, we've been talking about Baniwela, and you know he passed on, and there were some issues, and he wasn't able to, you know, have the kind of burial that he deserved. You know, he's a legend and he's achieved so much, but kulikuwa na ile mvutano hapa kule. You get, kuna wase walikuwa watu do imekuwa mamali, and then guys yote kuzungushana, and his body was, you know, stuck at the mortuary for a while. But now the children came together and they decided to raise the money to cover the hospital bills so that they could get the death certificate for their dad. And that happened. Let me wait. That money, ngoja, kuna pesa niliona hapa hivi, it was what? The outstanding bill was actually 5,275,763.61 iko in dollars. Hiyo 5 million iko in dollars. Hata mimi ndio sielewi. Hata mimi ndo nashangaa hapo ameandika in dollars, but niko like I think maybe in Kenyan money. Lakini Kenyan money 5 million ainge wapiga hiyo kipindi hiyo design. I don't think so. Hata ni hivyo, no, it was an outstanding hospital bill. Sawa sawa. So that's they had to pay that so that they could get the death certificate and also be able to bury their dad. So right now everything has been settled. So we are only waiting to hear when the actual burial is going to be taking place. And what they said is there's one of his sons called Carl Livingstone. He's the co-executor of the Baniwela's estate. The Baniwela's estate. So it's the one who's going to, you know, communicate and tell guys through Baniwela's social media platforms the proceedings and where the burial is going to be, when the burial is going to happen, and all that. So something else they mentioned, unaona itemie mvutano ya pesa ya hospitali kuachilia mwili and everything, walipatiwa particular contract for them to sign. So the contract, I think, was for them to give out some zinaitangwa jilo unapatia power to the other party, licensing, like ile if it's maybe music walikuwa naambiwa patia nini ndio tulipe hiki kitu and all that, but the sons were like they're not going to sign anything, they don't understand hawapatiani anything, so they just came up with the money and paid for the hospital bill. So it's more of like kuna wase walikuwa wanataka kuwa exploit ku get maybe a long term thing, like you see the way we lost Bob Marley, alafu nini yake bado ina make domba kwa leo, so something of that sort. So sijui, but I'm like that was a smart move though. What do you guys think?
I mean, you know, they have actually paid right now to make the dad rest in peace.
Yeah.
But you know, the legacy will still continue, and you know, it's actually very good for even for the family, for closure and everything else that comes with death. That, you know, familia iko pale nangoja mtu azikwe. You know, hiyo kitu inakuwaga by the way inasumbuaga sana. It's very traumatic, and hata tumeziona hapa Nairobi watu wanapigania kama history ya Kirema nani, you know, they are fighting for wealth, but if they have been able to clear the bill now, they are going to actually, I think the next step is our next news about that will be the family is now taking to the production, the management team of Baniwela to court so that they can get their royalties, because as you have said, Coach, Bob Marley is one of the richest dead artists that we have, and you know, Bob Marley and Baniwela were actually like, you know, wa team na wamekuwa wanafuatana sana, so of course kuna chapa pale, so that's a very smart move.
Yeah. True manzejo, hao wakili wako wamefanya poa ku clear your bill na kuishi your bill manze ni worth it, cause unajua msee amekaa mocha like 2 months. Na so the more alikuwa anakaa the more bill inaenda ikipanda, unaona. Alafu pia ni legend, pia lazima tu angefikiwa tu maziwa yake, unaona. Kweli.
Well, we are happy to hear, you know, that's good news. But let me take you guys to the next story, of which back in 2016, if y'all do love hip-hop music, Pia as well, you listen to that, DJ Khaled ali-release ile ngoma ya I Got The Keys. Alafu ilikuanga na unajua, the OGs who are the real OGs wa hip-hop industry. So we had people like Jay-Z, we had 2 Chainz, Pusha T, A$AP, and it was Juni, Ferg, Bryson Taylor, Yogoti. Yo jina yake ya pili hivyo imeni confused. And we also had Fabulous in the video. But now why I'm telling you all of this, unasikia ale wasolwanga kwa hii video. And y'all know DJ Khaled ni ule msee anaweza get anyone kwa track. Yeye ndo anaweza bring wasanii wakubwa wote kwa track moja. What happened is we had Mavado in the video as well. So Mavado recently just shared a picture, like the picture was taken during the video shoot for the video, the I Got the Keys video, and he just posted the picture and he captioned, I think, wait, let me read what he captioned. I think he wrote, yeah, legendary pic. Because I think it was just like doing a throwback or something. And, you know, fans are like, wow, you know, as in among all the artists, like, is the only Jamaican dancehall big reggae artist in that whole thing. So it's a plus, like literally, because everyone else who's on that picture is a hip-hop rapper, trap rapper, like, you know, what were US. But now he was in the mix. So I think he was just appreciating the fact that he got to appear in such a piece of work. That's what I think I can call it. But the good thing is, y'all know Mavado is signed to DJ Khaled's record label. That's why he's been able to do a lot of, you know, big collabos and fuse dancehall music with hip-hop music, of which I do love the collabs he's been doing because they're really dope. But, you know, it's good news. And, guys, you know, the fans are just excited to see, you know, to just be taken back down in it, going back to memory lane. Unarudisha huko nakumbusha, by the way, y'all, do you remember this? So it's a good thing. Kalonje.
Yes, Manze. When we talk about Mavado, first of all, if you can remember, a few weeks back we were talking about Mavado with some really heavy negative news about his son being, you know, jailed for life. First of all, that's a very good focus away from that. And you know, I mean, also when we talk about DJ Khaled, he's making like really good moves, and bossy moves. And one thing about his albums zote, yani mimi nimezisikiza zote because he's one of my biggest role models. They're not just songs, they're kind of an energy. If you yani kama unanipata na kama unipati, I'm very sorry. Yeah.
So big up Mavado manze. Mavado ni msanii mwenye amekuwa kwa industry kuanzia kitambo sana, hapo amengangana na vibes kiasi, hapo amesumbua na ma 1-2 hapo kiasi. And then big up DJ Khaled manze. DJ Khaled pia hiyo track yao mpya sijui kama ame-release ile alikuwa anacheza na kina Sizzla, na
kesho ndo wana release the whole album April 30th. The album will be
ni leo wewe imetoka leo bra.
April 30th.
Ni April 30th.
Yes.
Today.
America leo ni 29.
Oh, wao wako si tuko mbele. So okay, sawa. Huku kwetu kesho ndio itakuwa yao okay. Yeah. But
that's true manze. Watu weke bidii hivyo manze.
So I think hizo ndio muziki tutakuwa tunachambua next week on Vibes Yard, si ndio?
Yes, definitely.
No masada. But anyway, that's what we had for you on our news here today. But otherwise, DJ Kalonje is gonna keep on playing the rhythms because moto wangu kula doba. Kula doba na ibasi uchungu at this point.